but somewhere else in the world, maybe perhaps after getting away from all this madness, you want to unplug and just get away to someplace completely different and rejuvenate and refresh your mind. Ruby Springs in Montana is the perfect place for that. And here from Montana, all the way from Big Sky Country, John Sampson of Ruby Springs Lodge. Good morning.
Hi, George. How are you?
It is a great morning. And as I was mentioning, first of all that traffic hype and everything, you just probably heard the traffic update. What's the traffic like out there near Ruby Springs?
Yeah, listen to your traffic update. George, we don't have any delays on the dirt roads that are leading to our trout streams this morning. They're wide open, and fishing is great.
Trout traffic is mild to moderate. That is good. I want to talk a little bit about weather down here. We're looking at the low 80s in the next couple of days, and I know in Montana it's a little different out there. So tell me, like at this time of year, is it still a great time to go out and get some trout fishing done and get some relaxing?
It is. We're open until for our fishing season until the first weekend in November, and then we button up the fishing season. We go to our upland bird program and migratory ducks. But we're getting some really nice, pleasant temperatures. Our high today is going to be 61 degrees and no wind, and the leaves are changing on the trees, and the people, most of the folks that are out here in the summertime that are out fishing have put their stuff away for the year. So you've got the streams to yourself. The water is nice and cool, and temperatures are pleasant to be outdoors in, and the fish bite really well this time of year.
Wow, that is fantastic. So still the opportunity to, if you decide just to have a getaway and get on out there. Tell me, though, a little bit more about the winter coming up. So you're open year round, right?
Well, we close up shop entirely the middle of January. We give the staff time to rest and rejuvenate, and then we open back up again in April. Our first week in April, we're open for business. Some of our best fishing is in the spring. Again, very light crowds out on the rivers, and we're fishing the Big Hole, the Beaverhead, the Jefferson, the Madison, and the Ruby. They're all fishing great, and then we go all the way through, as I said, until the end, first week in November. But we'll open back up here for trout fishing starting first part of April, and great time to book your trip.
I was going to say, plan that getaway. So we're talking about the big skies of Montana, and for those of us who have been born and raised in Southern California, probably an entirely different world. But for people who I know who've been out there, it's almost like a religious experience coming back from a place like that. Now, also, let's say, for example, I've never really fished before. I don't really have the equipment. You have all that and kind of guide me through all that?
Certainly. We pride ourselves on being able to take care of the most experienced fly fisherman that's traveled the world to somebody that's literally never seen a fly rod before. When you show up, included in your package price is everything from high-end food. We have 4 full-time chefs. All of your bar, your liquor, your flies, your rods, your reels, your waders, your boots, you name it. All you need to do is show up, and it's a all-inclusive fly fishing experience in the what we think is the best part of southwest Montana.
And looking at your website, which is RubySpringsLodge.com, by the way, and you can get the story of Ruby Springs. You can get all the information that you need to get, and some great, great photographs. I see one where you've got like a moose right there, center frame. We're talking about that type of wildlife out there as well that you can actually witness up front and up close and in person, almost, right?
True. We're unique in that we were able to amass over the years a 6,000-acre ranch here in the Ruby Valley, which is uncommon in this part of the state to have a ranch that size in this particular type of valley. So when you do have a piece of property that big that stretches from all the way to the base of the mountains, through the valley floor into the other side of the valley, you get to a lot of wildlife, elk, mountain lion, black bear, deer, and everything and moose, lots of moose right down here on the valley floor. It's really beautiful.
I'm telling you, I'm already feeling rejuvenated even just talking about it. It's an amazing experience. Again, RubySpringsLodge.com. And they've got rates as well there, and I'm telling you, right in the ballpark of anywhere else you would go for a really outstanding vacation. So take a look and go to the website, Southwest Montana. Still booking through the first week of November, but it's a good opportunity to plan that early spring fly fishing trip. And there's things to do. Let's say if I'm bringing the spouse along and she's like, I'm not getting anywhere near those fish. There's still plenty of things to do for everybody else, right?
Absolutely. We've got some great golf courses around. We have mountain hikes. We have horseback outfitting right here on the property, and just enjoying long walks on the property. It's just a really beautiful, relaxing part of the world to be.
Outstanding. John, Ruby Springs Lodge. This is in Montana, RubySpringsLodge.com. And you wanted to say hi to a few local Santa Clarita friends, right?
Yeah, I've got some wonderful family members, my Aunt Kathy, my two uncles, my first cousins down there, the Millers, Chichesters, and Fullers. I love you all very much. It's an honor to be a part of your family. I can't wait to come down to Santa Clarita and see you guys again real soon. Outstanding.
Try to work around those heavy traffic times, though, John. You might not be used to it back here again.
Will do. We'll take care of everybody down there in the beautiful part of your world, and thanks for having me today.
You bet, John, from Ruby Springs Lodge, Montana. Thank you so much for virtually stopping in, John. Sounds like a real exciting time, and best of luck to you on the season.